Hi, I'm Will.
I'm Norm.
Norm, you might notice I'm wearing something on my head.
Glasses.
Goggles.
Goggles on top of glasses.
This is the Sony HMZ-T1P.
Oh, that's Sony.
It's a great name, right?
Catchy.
Kind of rolls off the tongue. The HMZ-T1P.
HMZ-T1P.
Yeah, it's what this is a pair of 3D goggles. There's two independent 1280 by 720p OLED displays.
Yes.
Right here in this thing that's attached to my face.
It's a visor. It's an eye visor.
It is a visor.
We actually saw this at CES 2 years ago. Prototype. And it was massive. There's video
kind of leaned your head up into it.
Wearing that on the site. And this is actually a slimmed down version. It's out. It's a consumer product, real thing you can buy right now.
Yeah.
It's like Cyclops' visor in the X-Men.
It's kind of like
Except the light goes in your eyes and not from your eyes.
Geordie LaForge's thing. So the way this works is there's like I said, two independent displays, one left, one right. There's a couple of adjustments to allow you to change separation and things like that.
Yep.
And then it goes into this box right here.
There's a box connected to it.
Yeah, you're tethered.
Walking around with a box.
This isn't a portable solution. This is for sitting in your living room when you want to watch one thing and your wife wants to watch, Downton Abbey on the TV.
Can you see me?
Like that. No, I can't see shit. You could be doing whatever you wanted right now.
Okay.
So what this is an HDMI pass-through. You plug whatever you want to plug into this into the HDMI port, and then you plug the out that was previously plugged into your TV or receiver or whatever into the out and do the pass-through that way. The pass-through only works when the goggles are off.
So it doesn't duplicate the video.
You can't get, I can't be looking at one thing and you seeing something else or the same thing on the TV. That doesn't work. You basically power up the goggles. They show a little thing that says, hey, is the separation right? Is this fuzzy or not fuzzy? Adjust until it's right.
And calibrating is just with knobs on the bottom.
Yeah, there's you click these little things in place. And then there's a D-pad with volume up, down on the bottom of the thing, as well as a power button.
What's the field of view inside? Like, are you moving your eyeballs around?
It looks like I'm looking about right here. You do kind of move your eyeballs around. It looks like, the same thing that they always say when you try one of these goggles on applies here. It says it's like looking at an 80-foot screen from 20 feet away or something. Okay. It looks like a really big screen. It looks as big as my TV, which is like a 58-inch Panasonic plasma.
And because the OLED panels are 720p, it's high resolution enough that you don't see lines, the scan lines or anything.
The effect is the best I've ever seen. I've tested out a bunch of these different kinds of goggles over the years. Yeah. This is the first one that's actually been good. I wouldn't say that the experience is great because it's pretty uncomfortable. The whole unit weighs about a pound and it's really very front heavy. There's a pair of straps on the back of your head that you hook over the kind of bone crest where the base of your skull is. And that carries some of the weight, but most of the weight actually rests right here on this pad that's on my forehead.
Pad that pushes against your forehead. So when you take that off, you're gonna have a big red mark.
Big red mark on my forehead when you're gonna point and laugh.
Basically a pound. It's 420 grams.
Yeah.
And a pound is 454 grams. So it's just under a pound right on your face.
Yeah, it's the other thing that's immediately noticeable is there's a very limited vertical window of visibility. If you get it too high or too low, you're not really able to see anything. It does work with glasses on. I have my glasses on right now, you can see that. And I was able to wear them. It's better with contacts or not with glasses. It doesn't have any kind of focal adjustment that I was able to tell. If you have, I have bad vision. If you have better vision, then typically these things have like a little lens that you can adjust a little bit to kind of dial in your specific prescription. That doesn't apply here. You have to have corrected vision when you put these on, or else it's going to be blurry.
So this is a HDMI 1.4A.
Yes.
And that means it does 3D as well. There's enough bandwidth in here to do 3D. If you plug this into a PlayStation, for example, output, it's a Sony device, then you can play Wipeout in 3D.
So I tested this with PVR, PS3, and Xbox. Worked fine with all those devices. 3D, of course, only worked with the PS3. I didn't try it with the TiVo or with the Xbox because the support for 3D stuff is kind of janky on Xbox. 3D was, as always, kind of a mixed bag. I apologize for saying that. But Wipeout on the PS3 was spectacular. Really, really amazing. Absolutely blew me away. Looks fantastic. It was the first time I've been excited about 3D in a video game probably ever.
Well, we've used Shutter active 3D glasses before for our TVs, and those aren't great at all. The passive stuff doesn't hurt my eyes as much.
Right.
So how does this compare to passive 3D?
This is vibrant, very, very bright, very colorful. Literally, it looks like you could reach out and touch stuff in Wipeout, especially.
And you have headphones.
Yeah, so it does virtual surround sound, I assume, with Dolby Headphone 5.1. I also watched Tron Legacy in 3D, which was a fairly well done 3D movie. That looked gorgeous, really good. I find it's hard to wear the goggles for long enough to watch a full-length movie, though.
I can't imagine
about an hour.
The headphones are good. I mean, you're paying $800. It is $800 for this entire apparatus, and a good pair of headphones, should cost about half as
The headphones are not they're not audiophile quality headphones, but the experience was good. Like they're on-ear design. They're loud enough that they blocked out whatever sound I was listening to in the exterior. Like Gina could be talking to me, and I wouldn't even know that she was in the same room. These work best in a dark room.
So when you have lights on you,
when you have lights and stuff in the ambient information, like I can see from here down and from here up. So yeah, I see your hand right now. It's distracting, and when there's reflections in the room, especially if you're wearing glasses, then you get this weird kind of multi-reflection area. That bounces around, and there's just weird sparkling all over in the room. It's not great, but it's not terrible. But like I said, better experienced at night.
And what is really the use case for this? When you're sitting on the couch, and why would you, aside from 3D, why would you use this as opposed to a big screen TV?
I really think that you use this because you want to be sitting doing something else in the same room as another person.
Ignoring each other.
Yeah, so you can be spending time together and ignoring each other at the same time.
Okay.
It's not for watching porn on the bus or the airplane or whatever, because you have to have this thing plugged into power. And there's not that many HDMI sources.
I imagine it will also work fine on a PC or live video input.
I didn't try PC, but I would assume anything that does HDMI out works if the
it's
Xbox
incognito
works.
Mode.
Exactly.
You're gonna shop for your
I'm gonna go buy some lingerie right now.
For your wife.
Wait, hold on, I didn't say that. A couple of other things. Sitting up is really uncomfortable after a while. It is pretty heavy. Your natural inclination is to kind of crunk down and get your neck like this, and then just lean way back. It's not
as if you wanted to look more like a sloth.
Yeah, it seems like there's probably some ergonomics issues with something that weighs a pound. But I have to say, and this is going to sound weird, I'm actually excited about this technology. When they get it to weigh less,
when it looks like a pair of Oakley sunglasses.
I don't want to wear Oakley sunglasses.
Well, when it looks like a pair of Ray-Bans.
Yeah, when it looks like a pair of nice sunglasses.
Men in Black Ray-Bans, also made by Sony, then get behind that.
I would totally wear this. I mean, even if it was half the weight, I think it would make a big difference. A pound is too much, even with the adjustable band. And the band is adjustable in like 5 different ways. They gave me explicit instructions on how to configure it to fit the shape of your head. It's all about catcher's masking.
What is the name of this product?
This is the HMZ-T1P from Sony. Just rolls off the tongue, doesn't it?
Absolutely.
It's $800. Did we say that yet?
Yeah.
It's $800. There are a lot better things you could buy with $800 in this. For Tested, I'm Will.
I'm Norm.
See you guys later.
Bye. One for good measure.
Oh, where's the red mark? Do I have a red mark? Is there a dot? Is there a weird spot? Yeah. That's gonna leave a mark.